handout.
Yeah, everybody just
wants a
want to
handout.
say
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Everybody, I know you come across this, Tracey. Every artist that I come across, and I don't knock the parents or anything, but their children could be 2 weeks into the music business,
Right?
And they're telling me my child is the best you've heard. You haven't heard anyone like it before, and I'm like, that's all fine and well, but for me, children, they're just learning their way. Like the children that I take in. The one thing I keep them focused on is you have to have an education to do this.
Absolutely.
I think the TLC movie should have been a wake up
call. That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Do you know how much backslash? I mean, it was so much going on because of that movie, and they try to trash, the rest of TLC that's left of the group, their name, Pebbles, and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, nobody that's in the industry or was in the industry that was doing dirt want the truth to be told.
Right, and honestly, TLC was done dirty. We know it all. The girls put it in public before the movie. There are a lot of people that don't follow, parts of artists when they're giving up that much of themselves, but they put it out there way before the movie. And I just think it was a wake-up call.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have a lot of decisions, or they're not now. Let's say now, the music industry now, they're not really determined. It's nothing challenging. When I was growing up, it's no way that you could go to someone in the street and I got a CD out. I'm making money because, I've just wrote a song. Back then, it was no way to do that. It's now you could do that and make it easily and just sing about I killed my cat or something
and it'll go
that doesn't
viral,
make sense.
Right? It'll go viral.
To an extent, that's still a hard grind to do it, because you're not putting yourself in a position where you could actually get your music and get yourself out there to a major label or corporation that could direct you. In a good way.
Well, I heard, and then I'm just old-fashioned, so I believe in the grind. I believe when you put in the work, you get back what you put in.
That's true.
That's
true. That's very true.
Grind.
I've seen a lot of people now that they go and they say, I'm going to do a song. And it just be about something that doesn't matter.
Doesn't make sense.
It might be a hit, and it might last for, a couple of months, but then where did you, at the end of the day, are you living off that? Or do you feel like you accomplished something? I'm really strong on having a meaning behind your music.
Right.
And so if you don't have a meaning, then why are you doing it?
Yeah, why are you doing it? It's like that Rob Bass song. They still commercials today.
Yeah, you're right.
They're still he's still eating off that song. It takes two.
Yeah.
I called Easy Rock and asked him, can I use it? He said no. I'm still eating.
Yeah,
so it's like
that's. When you go back, it's one song that I just really love, and I'm working on. My girl's doing a remake of it, and it's Soul to Soul. So when you hear that, then it's really
Back to Life?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
And I rewrote it, and just the same tempo type of thing,
but see, a lot of young kids today don't appreciate that until they see it in the video.
Yes.
Once they see it in the video, they're like, oh, I like that.
Yeah. That's why videos are major. That's why I also try to play my part as being a good video director, being a good videographer out here to help those who can't really afford to go to a big company. You know what I mean? That's why I'm an independent company. I'm really myself. I'm a kind of one-man army. I have a few other guys that I work with as far as helping assisting on some directional points. But that's why I'm moving the way I move, because I try to be affordable. You know what I mean? For the next person. You know what I mean? It's nothing,
you got good prices.
Exactly. It's nothing like beat you in your head and I'm gonna come this I ain't gonna say what type of bracket, but I'm not trying to build a whole crazy mansion off of you. You know what I mean? It's all about working together and helping each other rise.
You're starting like Hype Williams did.
Yeah. I guess,
No, that's good.
He started with that. I said start.
I mean, you gotta start from somewhere,
Right.
but you know, it's all about just investing in yourself. You know, if I didn't take the time and invest in equipment for myself to make, you know what I'm saying, an artist look good or make my videos look a certain way, then, you know, who can I wait for to do that for me?
You're right.
You know what I mean?
But see, that's what the industry is missing, Tracy, right there. When he said if he didn't do it for himself, the whether they're film directors, because there are a lot of film directors that are making music. I mean, they come like, you know, right now like rappers and singers do. But it's which ones are the quality film directors, you know, artists, musicians of the art.
Because everybody's doing film or everybody's making music, but who really has good quality? Who really has something that stands out? Who really has something that's you could set aside for something different? Like, okay, well, you know, that's the black sheep. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know.
my main thing is you want stuff that will last for a lifetime. I mean, then you know you touched a lot of people, and you could go up there with the sales. I mean, at the end of the day, the sales that they have now versus back in, let's go 1960, 1970, 600,000 sales for the Beatles.
Right.
You know, it's no way possible that's happening today.
Right.
Because you got people stealing your music. You know, you got so much stuff. If you love music, then you support the artist.
Right.
You don't steal it, you don't cut them down.
Right.
It's the same thing that goes for entertainment as movies. You know, don't steal the movie, don't black market. Go to the movies, support them so that they can eat too. You know? And I understand when everybody can't afford because the prices go up. Well, let's work something out. Maybe, you know, we can get together as friends and neighbors and, okay, let's do a movie night. We're going to plan once a month. And that way you're always set to put back in, you know, to help with the industry, period. And so maybe it won't die. But right now,
it's dying, and you have people killing it. Like, let's take, for instance, these good artists out there that put on really great performances. You'll have, like, a club owner charging $25 at the door, right?
Yeah.
But he want all his performers on stage for free. And I'm like, you know, you gotta help the artist because it's like, you know, what are they, the struggling writer, when he's writing, I'm quite sure you know what that is, being an author. You're writing, you're struggling to make the ends meet because your investment is your book. Right. Well, you know, for artists and directors and producers as yourself, you know, they have to get paid too. So that's killing the industry too, because they're letting anything in through those means also, just so they can have, you know, performance on stage and a free ride.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And how would you, in one word, if you could say something about the industry and which way it's going, what would you say? One word.
Sleep.
That's my word. What do you say? Rockabye, baby.
Rockabye, baby. It's sleep.
Okay. And you?
I'm gonna say confused.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know, it's a very confused place right now. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I definitely would say stagnant. It's
good word.
Yeah, it's just like sitting there waiting for somebody to revive it, and maybe that has to be us. Maybe at the end of the day, we actually have to be the ones to save the day.
I think it can be saved. I had a guy from Uganda, which really, you know, blew me today because I have a 14-year-old artist, Justice Bragg, and somehow her music made it all the way to Uganda. Okay. And he reached out to me and he said, what stuck out to me about her music was that it's different. She just don't sound like everybody else that's doing music. And he said, and I could tell that, you know, he was using a translator because some of his words was off. But he said, I can tell, you know, she has an old soul about her, because he said her music is just, he said even the pieces of the musical part of the music outside of the lyrics are coming from way back. They're not, you know, going with the current. And I said, wow, that means that there's hope out there.
Yeah,
right. Because people catch it.
Yeah.
So there's hope.
I think there's a lot of good artists out there, even in the industry itself. There's a lot of songs that I like on the radio. It's a lot of different talent. There's a lot of individuality out there still. But as far as like just more the up and coming artists that's not at that level yet, the basic thing I can't say no more. You have to put something into yourself. If you don't invest none into yourself, you could go to a label and a label's gonna look out for you and they're gonna put you where you need to be.
So they can get paid.
But exactly. But it's a deal. So they have to get their share as well.
Right.
So you gotta think about that in the long run. The same thing with TLC. Look at their movie. It shows you right there. They went to it. They had the art and the skill, but they didn't really have the financial budget to really put anything for themselves.
Right.
So they went to a deal, and they end up seeing, hey, well, I don't have nothing. We made millions, and I don't have nothing.
Nothing to show from it, but you have this person living in California with the finest.
Right, and by the time they did, reach that point where they ran into someone that did care and did see the talent and did have the money to invest, they were all burnt out.
Yeah.
Right.
They were turned off.
Trying to get back from where they already been.
Right. They're like, we've been here, we've done that, and when somebody new is coming in, and I take this with experience because I don't care what any artist says. Right. This game takes experience and patience.
You're right.
You gotta be patient. That's one good thing too. You have to be patient.
I think this. Okay, first of all, let's be honest. We're the X generation. And the generation that's happening now is the Z generation. The Z generation is not patient. They want everything right now. And being that is so, that's why the industry is like this, on a decline.
Right.
And, from our generation, I'm from the Puff Daddy generation. When he sent his people out to go get cheesecake, I feel him. Because when we want to be a star, we do whatever it takes to get it. And I mean something tasteful, understand that. But whatever it takes. If you have to walk 10, 20 blocks to get where you have to go. I did, I'm actually, let me say, I'm an ex-dancer. And I used to walk from over, what is it, Huguenot Road, which to downtown. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. It's not, I'm talking about maybe, it's 20 minutes in a car. I'm walking. So we're just gonna, the whole other side of town. Right. So at the end of the day, if that's what you want, you'll go after it.
I agree.
But if you could be an artist now, who would you call yourself right now, the artist of today? Who would you say you would be? Who are you more like?
My kids are gonna laugh so hard at this, and it's not a female. I am like Kanye West because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because people can say what they want to say about Kanye West. Now, my clean music movement is aimed at kids, but when we get into adults, I'm the female Kanye West of today because my brain never sleeps.
Okay.
It never rests, and those creative juices. I could get up at 2:30 in the morning and write a book or write a script. And he said something one day that really connected to me. I was listening to an interview he did, and he said a lot of people are disconnected from their dream world. And once you connect yourself with that dream realm, that's when all your creative juices come in.
Absolutely.
And I'm connected with my, with the dream world, so I'm Kanye West.
Okay.
That's true. I can't really individualize myself with anyone else, but as far as groups, I'm a big fan of the Wu-Tang Clan.
But artists of today, not then.
Artists of today?
Yeah, not the X generation, the Z generation.
You know who I think has a lot of good music? I like I don't want to name too. I like Nipsey Hussle. I think he's a good artist. I don't know if y'all probably heard of him. He's underground.
Okay.
I think Willie the Kid You know, he's underground. He's from Detroit.
Okay.
People can look him up, Willie the Kid. I think he has a lot of great music.
Okay.
It's a lot out there, but it's just nothing that really sticks out to me. They stick out to me.